Kentucky, Duke, Arizona, and others, three of the top teams in the country. But who is the best among the rest in college basketball? I'm Ray Crawford, and here to tell us who else has impressed this season, the coach, Digger Phelps. And Digger, what has impressed you about Virginia and their 9-0 start to the season?
I really think when you look at Virginia and what Tony Bennett has done, it's a carryover from last year. They're always a solid defensive team, and they rely on that. And yet when you look at their personnel with Gill, Anderson, and Brogdon, they know how to find each other, to set each other up on that extra pass to get the good shot. But credit the point guard, London Parentis. He can find people, he can penetrate. He's the quarterback that controls the offense, but he also controls the defense. Very impressive when they won in double figures against VCU because Shaka Smart knows how to take care of the ball and come after you defensively. Virginia is legit.
Villanova is another top 10 team yet to lose a game. What stands out about the Wildcats?
The fact that when you look at teams, one-and-done guys leave, two-and-out guys leave. Villanova has juniors and seniors. They're physical, they come at you, they wear you down and find ways to get things happening inside. I love Josh Hart. He's a sophomore. But looking at Darren Hilliard up front, he knows how to score. Those two guys are the combination to give Villanova the offense. And yet, I like the way Jay Wright has this team believing defensively. They also had a double-figure win against VCU. That impresses me. So when you look at Virginia and Villanova, those two V teams are teams that are going to get a shot at the Final Eight.
All right, let's go from V's to T in Texas. We know Kansas has won or shared 10 straight Big 12 championships. Texas could challenge them, and even though they lost to Kentucky, you still like the Longhorns. Why?
I think they're tired of losing to Kansas. They want a Big 12 conference title outright. They have been playing great basketball without their point guard, who broke his wrist. When you look at what happened to Isaiah Taylor, he broke that left wrist early. He's going to be out for probably a month, start up maybe early January. But when I get a kid back that's hurt, one, he's got to be healthy. Two, he's got to get his game going again. And three, he's got to get his game with the teammates going again. So that may take a week or 10 days before he's right in the right rhythm. But they got size, they got strength, and with Isaiah Taylor, the right quarterback, they will challenge Kansas to win the Big 12 conference outright and move forward to the NCAA tournament.
Wow, a change in guard there in the Big 12. If not for a narrow loss to Providence, Notre Dame could very well be a top 10 team. Why should ACC foes be wary of Mike Bray's squad?
When you look at the perimeter offense, and he's starting like 4 perimeter players, and yes, you look at Jeremy Grant. He's back. This is actually his 5th year of eligibility. Reminds me a lot of Kemba Walker, who took UConn to a national title a couple years ago. But at the same time, Demetrius Jackson, the sophomore guard. Grant and Jackson really know how to score. The X factor in that perimeter, Pat Connaughton. He's the guy that can rebound. He can get scores. He can shoot threes. He comes up with a loose ball. He can even block shots. The X factor. But now, Zach August getting 26 points in their first league game against Florida State. If he becomes the inside force, watch out for the Irish. They could end up as the 3rd or 4th team in the ACC and get a good seed to make a run in the NCAA tournament.
And, of course, they continue league play against Georgia Tech January the 3rd. Digger Phelps, great stuff as always. Thanks.
My pleasure.
There is no debate. Kentucky is America's top team, and though the polls may have Duke and Arizona 2 and 3, is that the way Digger sees it? Check out the video, Who's Number 2, on CampusInsiders.com.